Hey, Leon, if you saw the press conference that happened a little bit earlier, one thing you saw was the superintendent who spoke briefly, and he was visually moved, and you could see it on his face, obviously very saddened by what has happened here today. I can tell you, as we were coming down here, as I was in my car driving over here, the line was very long, turning on North Street, just trying to get over to the superintendent's office over here. And this is what I want to focus on here, and that is parents were sent out. They were sent out voicemail messages about to come to the school. They said, listen, you know, your kids are safe. Everything's going to be okay. But while you're in that line, imagine if you're a parent, you hadn't heard from your child and you're sitting there. It just must have been agonizing for them. I can tell you right now, it took me about 26 minutes to 30 minutes to try and get down here. At one point, I just had to hop out of the car. What you saw was a lot of parents. They came here to pick up their kids. They were just hugging their kids. They were very emotional, kissing them, and just happy that those children are okay. We spoke to some parents earlier today, and here's a little bit of what they said.
It's like nobody knew anything. Nobody knew anything until you actually talk to your son or daughter. You don't really know what's actually happened. So.
What's your name?
Kevin.
Kevin. What's your last name?
Paul, P-H-L. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I talk to your son?
Yeah.
Okay. Unbelievable morning. Do you think you'd ever have to go through something like this?
No, not at all. I was in a classroom that was probably the farthest from the school, away from where it actually happened. We thought it was a drill, to be honest with you, but then it started getting, we heard over the announcements that it was actually a serious deal, and so we were just hunkered down in a room, locked the door like we've drilled over and over before, and then got a knock on the door. We're evacuating, so it's just a freak accident.
Everything runs smoothly though inside the way it was supposed to?
For sure.
Have you drilled with these things before?
Yep, countless times.
Right. So
This year, last year.
Prepared. There wasn't any panic or
Nope,
anything?
not at all.
Right. So, so what's the drill when you have a lockdown in there?
Shut the door, lock the door, put a black piece of paper over the window so they can't look in or out, and then we both got on either sides of the wall. So even if they could see in, they couldn't see us, and we shut off the lights.
Do you know any of the people that were hurt at all?
Not personally. I recognize their names, but.
Right. I mean, what goes through your mind if you had it in a couple words to say?
Just craziness. I heard they caught the kid on Robinson, and it was just a wake-up call.
How glad are you it's over and nobody
very
really
relieved.
seriously hurt?
Very relieved.
Very relieved?
Us too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, I bet. All right, thank you. Get warm.
Thanks.
All right, thank you for stopping.
Yeah.
I think you heard it there about that one parent, saying very relieved, and that's how a lot of parents are feeling right now. But you do have those 5 victims here. Obviously, you heard one of them's passed away, and the community here is coming together. There plans to be a vigil here tomorrow, and actually at 4 o'clock today, there's going to be another update from law enforcement here. Don't know whether it's going to be a press conference, if they're going to take any questions. I know at 12 o'clock when they had the press conference, they didn't take any questions whatsoever. So hopefully they'll be able to answer some questions for a lot of parents that are here. They just want to know what happened. We're live in Chardon. I'm Michael Baldwin, News Channel 5.